Welcome, listeners, to the 47th episode of the Tempest Gamecast. We're happy to have you join us tonight. I am your host, Scrivian. I'm joined by my co-host, Harper.
Hello.
And the Guild Wars 2 Guild Leader, Dimos.
What's up?
So how was you guys' week in gaming this week? Or real life, or whatever you want to talk about.
Busy. Busy, but good. In both aspects, actually.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I did a lot in WoW this weekend to coordinate our big move, and that kept me busy. It was a lot of fun, though. Got most everyone in. I think everyone is in right now, with the exception of one person, and they haven't logged in, so I can't invite them if they don't log in.
Yeah.
But everyone
now,
else
do we
is
know if everyone, if whoever our raid leader is, if it's career, does he have permission to create raids, or
I haven't talked with him. Yeah, I haven't talked with him about that.
Night?
We should be. That's what our plan is. So, and we're probably going to pull from the guild tomorrow for the raid, and then as far as signups goes, we'll see how that all pans out. So, but yeah, everyone's in the guild. I got Cirrhosis got in this evening, so we're all set as far as we go. And there's a lot of interested people in joining us, so we'll see how it goes.
Cool.
Yeah.
How about you, Dimos?
Playing a lot of Guild Wars, and
yeah, I saw y'all had a big turnout.
Big crowd again this weekend.
Yeah.
what's that?
Had a big crowd this weekend.
Oh yeah. It was really good. Yeah, I mean we've been grouping, getting that influence, and yeah, had another good week with the guild missions and stuff. So we're doing good.
Nice. Yep, I see. I finished off Tomb Raider on
Nice.
Xbox, which was awesome. I finished
The
off
original
issue
one?
6 and no, the new one. I'm working on the old one. It's a little bit longer because the controls suck. I finished issue 6 for Secret World, which was also very good.
Sweet.
Not as good as episode 5, but it was still very good. The last one I've got probably like 20 minutes of video of the whole final quest of fighting on the train. Basically, you're fighting on a train all the way up. So you're climbing outside, on top, running through cars. And the train's moving the whole time. So everything's moving. If you fall off, you get run over by the train. Yeah. So that did happen a couple times.
Oh my
That's
gosh,
pretty
that
cool.
sounds cool.
It was a blast. And by that time, you've got the whip, aux weapon. So you're like hitting guys with the whip. Good, nice.
Can you use the
frontal,
whip to like
element attack.
transport yourself, like to hook onto something like
no.
Raiders of the Lost Ark kind of thing?
No, not yet. But you can buy the Indiana Jones outfit, the fedora, the leather jacket, the safari shirt, and all that stuff by doing the Egyptian dailies now drop this new currency that you could specifically for buying that outfit.
Oh wow!
So you don't have to pay cash for it. You just got to do quests, and they're on a 40-hour cooldown. So it's like every couple of days do them, and then it won't take that long.
Just
I'm sure to
pay
get them.
cash for it.
It's pretty good.
Sweet.
Can't pay
You
cash.
can't at all.
Not for this. No.
Oh, okay.
No, that's
Yes, I would
gameplay.
do dailies. Yeah.
Got my snipers at 30, almost 31 now in Star Wars. So
Very
I'm
nice.
sneaking gaming and being as efficient as I can in the little bit of the time that I have.
I know.
In SimCity. Yeah, and played SimCity too. Got my city up to 270,000 people, but the budget sucked. So unlike our government, I was able to just bulldoze the entire city and start over. And now I have 190,000 and a balanced budget. So,
Awesome.
yeah. So let's jump into the news. And here are your hosts with news from the games we love. We'll go ahead and start with Guild Wars 2 first.
Sweet.
Our main branch.
In Guild Wars 2 Guru's State of the Game podcast that they do, I think it's about once a month. It's specifically about structured PvP, and they usually have Jonathan Sharp, the lead PvP guy, and they revealed a few things about what's coming in structured PvP. Basically, as we know, like in Guild Wars, there's no like this is the PvP patch, this is the World v World patch, this is the it's they all basically all facets of the game have something included in the patch so far, and it's been pretty good. So they just wanted to push that, we're going to be putting things in these patches in the upcoming months that are just going to be just thrown in when it's ready. So leaderboards are in internal testing currently, which will show your ranking compared to friends, your guild, and your server for structured PvP, PvE, and World v World. It's great to hear that it's internal testing, so hopefully they'll push that out soon.
They have a decent internal testing team.
Oh yeah, and QA to back it up too. I mean, they've been really good with the patches. Spectator mode is in internal testing also, and it'll have predefined lookout points. What I'm assuming by them saying that is probably, since they're all conquest maps, that it'll be on each point, which would be awesome. You can also follow players individually and actually see their stats and loadout, which is going to be awesome. I'm really curious to see all that, see what people play and how they play it. Also, they're looking at streaming tools to, I guess, kind of like what Firefall was what recently they did. What else? Structured PvP options to earn laurels. I can't pronounce
Laurels.
There you go. For PvE dailies, which would be awesome, because I mean, the daily, I like the new daily system, but I'm always PvPing, so it would be a bonus for me. Cool. They're purposely keeping they wanted to put this out there, because people talk about like bunker guardians and elementalists specifically. They're saying that they're purposely keeping healers out of the game. They want support, but not dedicated healing. And really, I don't understand where they're coming with, like, the players mentioning this, because honestly, there is AoE healing, of course, but basically bunkers are more tanky than like a dedicated healer, so to speak. Like, they provide boons, don't get me wrong, but it's not the same as like a dedicated healer. So I really don't know where that's coming from. But I mean, that's cool, because my opinion in PvP is healers shouldn't belong, but that's just me. Dedicated healing.
What?
Oh, come on. That's all I play in PvP. I love it.
Absolutely.
I love keeping my team alive and being sneaky so they don't see that I'm doing it.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing, is like when you do that, basically PvP comes down to either controlling or focusing the healer, and it loses all other, objective points or everything, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I say that. But anyway, adding custom servers where you can get you can set the password. It kind of sounds like what they do with a lot of FPS games, where players can rent out the server, set passwords, set team size, and do map rotations or whatever. So if they implement that, I'm pretty sure that that's going to be something that you have to pay for.
Okay.
Which that'll get PvP. What's up?
Oh, nothing. It was getting harder to go on World of Warcraft. I thought you were done.
And
not rushing you. Go ahead.
Next patch will display your character in your SPVP armor if you log out in this. So that'll be cool.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah. World of Warcraft.
Yeah. MMO Champion consolidated information from the new dev interviews, and some of the highlights are item upgrades will be back in odd number patches, so like 5.3 they should be back in again. People will be happy. It's funny, I can't tell you how many people are like, where's the upgrade guy? I'm like, we can't upgrade right now. Did you not read anything?
Yeah, they only been talking about that for a couple months.
I know, but oh well. But it'll be good to have it back in, because it is kind of a neat option, and I understand why they did it. I really do. I think it's a good idea, and I think it's neat that they take it away from you and then bring it back. That's just my opinion. Also, the Thunderforged weapons are meant to be something that to liven up between patches, like when we're at the end about to go into the next patch, is something
repeating bosses. Yeah.
Right. So it's something to do through the
Yeah,
Throne of
they
Thunder.
had some odd percentages posted on the first week's drop rates. It was like 10% in 10 man and 25% in 25 man, and that seemed very high for both
Yeah.
skills for getting Thunderforge. I mean, that's a 25%.
That's a lot.
I mean, a Thunderforged weapon it's like a bonus they put in the game. It's any non-tier set, so it can be weapon or armor that's non-tier, has a chance to drop and be Thunderforged as opposed to its normal version. So running normal Throne of Thunder drops level 522 gear, but if it's Thunderforged, it would be 530, and the stats would be increased accordingly. So it's like, this is an awesome piece of loot the boss happened to have.
Right.
And it can happen on any boss in the Throne. So Throne of Thunder raid, any of the 12 or 13 bosses can actually drop a Thunderforged piece. And it can happen in Looking for Raid, or Normal, or Heroic. And Thunderforge is always 8 points above whatever that tier of rating you're in is. So you can do it. You can actually go into Looking for Raid and get a piece of 510 gear. So, and the normal's like 522. So it's pretty. It's like an extra bonus thing. So it'd be interesting to see how the Thunderforge upgrades, if you can upgrade that in the next patch by 2 more slots, because then that's pretty good.
Yeah, that is really good. Also, the race for World First or First Clear is on. It's pretty close. I was about to go to MMO Champion to see if that's...
They're 13... no, they're...
I'm checking right now.
10.
See what. So they are...
10 or 11.
They're all
10
10?
or 11. No, the top
Okay.
3 are 10.
Okay,
I think it's,
Method is 10
Method,
or 13.
Method, Blood Legion, and...
U.S. Guild in tie for the lead. They're the ones that like bumped ahead this
10
weekend.
10 of 13, yeah.
Because they were low, they weren't as high as everybody, and all of a sudden they jumped out ahead of everyone.
I think... Yeah, they've been top 10 the last couple, I
Yeah.
think.
Oh, yeah, they were in the top 5, but they weren't like in the lead by any means,
Yeah.
and now they're back up again. Like Method jumped ahead of them, and then I think they.
I just found it was interesting. This is, I mean, they're going in and doing this. This is the first week of heroics today.
Oh, this is heroic rating.
This
Wow.
is heroic rating. The world first for heroic. Yeah, they cleared the whole normal. So in the first week,
And that's 12 or 13 bosses?
12 bosses, and then
one super boss.
in the heroic mode, if you down all the bosses in heroic, then there's a bonus boss, like there was in Ulduar, or I guess there was in Firelands, but I don't know the Firelands. I didn't do the Firelands one. So there's like a bonus boss, and supposedly, at least listening to the Convert to Raid podcast today, there's like no info on him, and he's very, very difficult, as he should be. He's a
Is
bonus
this like an
heroic
extra boss? Okay, bonus
Yeah.
boss.
He's
Okay.
the 13th
Uh-huh.
boss.
And this is
Spirit
shoot,
of
what was I
Raiden.
gonna say? The man, I forgot.
What
Oh,
were you
what happened to Paragon? Wasn't Paragon a top?
Is it Dream
Top Guild?
Paragon now?
Oh, is it?
Paragon.
Are they EU or something, or North
I think
America?
they're still in the top 6, aren't they?
Let me go
Or
back
did
to
they
the
drop
page.
out?
They are
So-
not in the top 6.
Oh,
That's
well,
all
yeah,
I'm
I don't know
looking
what
at right now.
I know
I
a
remember
couple of the
they were
guilds
big.
merged as well.
Oh, okay. All right.
Also,
now, do these
they're
guys do the 10 mans or the 25s?
25. These are 25s.
Yeah, they do. Well, maybe that's it. Paragon might be 12 or 10 men. Yeah,
There was a 10-man in the lead with them, but I don't know
yeah.
how that dropped or not. Also, they're doing what they can to help with the drop rates of LFR loot.
Alfar sucks.
I
I'm just saying.
did get my weapon.
They said,
I was pretty happy about that.
you know what? I took my rogue in the week that it was all supposed to have significant increase in drops.
Yeah,
and got
it didn't.
nothing. Nothing. I was
It
like,
did
yeah,
not.
significantly equal to what I've done the last 2 weeks. Nothing. So, yeah. So.
Yeah.
Right.
They also introduced Phase 3 today to open that up. So that's another solo quest, which I just finished prior to starting the podcast. It was very interesting. The storyline that's set to it. So it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In
So
SimCity this week,
Yeah.
EA defended their decision to go online only with the latest game,
course they
stating that
did.
the infrastructure is required for some of the upgrades they're looking to do in the future. Although players are able to play more readily now, there's still a strong negative feeling from players. Additionally, there's some mocking going on in the MMO community because the game designer, the is it Maxim? Not Maxim. Maxis. Whoever the CEO of Maxis came out and said, is what was required to develop SimCity as an MMO. To which MMO players are like, what? Maybe in an unrelated story or not, but the CEO of EA?
Yeah.
Resigned today.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So who do you think should take over?
I want to
Possibly
say
related
related.
It's a good job screwing that up. All right, so the next one we have is Firefall, and this one I'm kind of concerned about.
Yep.
Battleframe. We went into Firefall, and Dimos got me sucked into it, and I went and I bought into one of the founder packs so that I got stuff. All right, well they had this system of battle frames, that tech trees that were going in there. There were 5 trees, and you had to complete it, or 5 levels for your suit of armor that has your abilities and weapons and stuff on it.
Yep.
And you had to complete each tier, at least one path through the entire tier, before you could move to the next tier. Well, apparently they're scrapping that, and this is the second scrapping of their battle frame system that they've done in the beta. So on the 22nd, this Friday, the battle frame tech trees are going away. So in a blog post by Cameron Winston, who's a senior game designer, he stated that it was revealed that the current version of battle frames were being scrapped in favor of a system that should allow players to play the game as they want. He stated that the current tree was too... What?
I'm sorry, I just saw my avatar. What the hell?
What are you talking about?
On the video.
You did a faction change. Okay, so the classes... You got ponytails? So the classes still exist. But you want to go back? What? You don't like that? Go back to there.
Sorry, I didn't
I
mean
like
to
you.
interrupt. But oh my
So the
God.
classes still exist, but each battle frame now has its own unique progression tree, and I don't even know exactly what that means because we're in the beta.
Yep.
So this is the loading into the beta will be this Friday. So it has its own progression tree. Players will still be able to level a number of battle frames, and the designers are expecting the players are going to have like a garage full of these battle frames, so you can kind of pick what you want to do. The new system stresses the 3 primary stats which were not stressed before: mass, power, and cores, and each of them has pros and cons to fire rate, heat, weight, speed, and all that other stuff. So it'll go in there. One item in the post that has players a little bit worried is the comment in that Winston stated that other frames can be purchased with red beans.
Exactly.
Red beans are the out-of-game currency, which can be purchased with real money, which means although some battle frames can be unlocked with experience, other battle frames may be unlocked in the cash shop, and that's BS.
That is.
Yeah, and that makes me not
That's
happy.
a wrong
If
direction.
that turns out to be true, I will be unhappy that I got the founder pack.
Yeah,
Because that's
absolutely. I would too.
No, not.
That's
there any way
absolutely
they
the
can
wrong
add that?
direction.
No, they can do that. It's still beta. The game hasn't released. It's not like they're changing the game system. They're just, and they'll get player
Testing
feedback
things
on
out.
it. But yeah,
Yep.
that buying, that's not right.
No,
So.
it's not. I'm totally against that. I was not happy about that. But it'll be interesting to see the mass power and CPU usage and stuff actually meaning something.
Because it didn't mean anything.
And stuff like that. Like I said, I'm not going to go too crazy about it right now and worry too much until we actually see it, maybe Saturday night. But the whole cash shot thing is not cool at all. If that's the only way that you're going to be able to get that frame, that's dumb. Straight
So is
up.
that like a pay to win kind of thing then? I mean, is that
in
you
my
know what it's
opinion,
gonna?
No,
that
I'm
would
sure it
be-
would not be pay to win.
I mean,
Well,
I don't know
I
much about
would,
the game,
all right,
but that
if they're
kinda
smart
sounds
about
like
it, here's what it would be. You would have, I don't know, say the Black Widow biotech suit, the Black Widow, and say it kind of looks okay, it looks kind of cool, and it's got this tree of abilities to do. But say there's the advanced Black Widow BattleTech suit, which it's shiny and has this stuff on it, but it's the same tree. I'd probably be okay with that because that's cosmetic.
Absolutely.
But if it has like, it has the shotgun out of the Dragonfly set and the grenade launcher out of the other set and kind of becomes pay to win, then that's wrong. So we'll
Or,
see.
for instance, like currently in the game on your tier 2 set, at least for the engineer, both sets, it was in the middle tree. If you fully branch it out, you have the ability drive bay, which gives you an extra ability. And currently, it's not available in the game. Like if you unlock it, you still don't get an extra ability. But if they did something that tied that into the the
Or you can
buy
only get
suit,
it by buying it.
that would be
Yeah.
dumb.
Yeah, it'd be wrong.
That would be dumb. Even if it wasn't for PvP, that would be dumb.
Yeah. So, well, in the Secret World, issue 6 went live this week, and I mean it was pretty good. It was about 1,000 points or 1,200 points, I think, to buy Funcom points. To buy
How much
the,
is that
thing.
real?
$10, I think.
10. Cool.
Yeah, it's about right.
That's
$10,
not
$12,
unreasonable.
I think. Well, see the thing, and again, if you're lifetime like Cirrhosis and myself, they give us 10,000 points every month, whether they release anything or not. So for
Oh,
us,
that's nice.
It costs nothing. And if you have a subscription, I think it covers exactly the cost as well. So I mean, it's only the free free players who have to actually buy the downloadable content. So I mean, it kind of works out fair because they don't limit anything in the game. But it was twice as big as issue 5. There were actually 12 new quests that came in, no investigations, but there were sabotage quests in there, and they were pretty good. The first one was kind of difficult to get going, but it wasn't too bad. You get the whip as the auxiliary weapon, which has like some cone attacks or some column attacks and some defenses. It was pretty good, some stuns, and it was Egypt, and the cooldown for the quest is about 40 hours, so I mean, you can go back and do that stuff. Issue 6 also brought, and I haven't tried it out yet, new PvP ranks. So there's a ranking system now. You go into PvP, healers, whatever your class is, and you go in and you earn levels. You level up in PvP. And I don't know that it actually changes the stats or anything beyond, because I think their PvP was pretty straightforward. Your healer suit was your healer suit. But what the levels allow you to do is to buy new upgraded uniform, PvP uniforms. And I've seen the DPS one looks pretty good for the Illuminati. The tank one looks freaking awesome. I saw one of the Templar ones that looks amazing. I haven't seen the healer one, but I heard the healer one is the best of the Illuminati, but I haven't found a picture yet. So I want to see what those look like. And they also added the ability that once you purchase them, because you have to purchase them with whatever your PvP points or currency is, as you level up and you get them, you can now wear those uniforms outside of PvP. To show off that, hey, I'm rank 5 or 6 or whatever rank, so you can actually wear your PvP stuff out there. So I thought it was a pretty good addition to add into the game.
Do you think that the ranks are tied to any kind of matchmaking?
I think so, but I don't want to misquote because I haven't done it.
Okay.
So I mean, I'm sure my PvP rank would be pretty low because we haven't PvP'd in a long time, and their guys, that's all they do.
Yeah.
But I know they changed
Absolutely.
Fusang a little bit, and they changed some of the other ones a little bit to the way that they work. So we'll see.
Cool.
Yeah. So how about Neverwinter?
Yes, how about it? Let's see here. Neverwinter announced that they do not have any plans on wiping characters for the next beta, which is good because they also announced that the max level for the next beta is level 50. And as I told them on many occasions, I will not level a tune from 1 to 50. I will not do it if they make us.
I don't know that you could do it in a weekend, could you? I mean, without like continual play?
Possibly if you didn't sleep, I would think. I don't know. It'd be kind of crazy. But, so I'm not sure exactly what my plans are for this weekend with Neverwinter, but the two-handed melee class has been rumored to be in for this. I think it's the Great Weapon Fighter is what they're calling it, but that hasn't been confirmed yet. I haven't been to the site today to verify that, but as of last night,
I went to the site today,
and there was nothing.
But it's just like it's like the second beta. They didn't say what was going to be in it either until like the last minute.
Right.
And it was just, hey, you're going to be able to go to level 40. But players in the forums are asking all kinds. I mean, some pretty decent questions. This is the last beta before whenever the launch is, or maybe they'll do another one if they have to readjust. Because I know they are changing the control wizard class based on feedback from the last beta weekend.
And this is the last class?
Yeah, I was reading the forums last night, and some of the main concerns with it were the fingers, holding your finger up and holding the ball. It's like, I don't want my mage to be giving everyone the finger, which I thought was hilarious.
Yeah. Well, the other thing is a lot of players were complaining because the name of the wizard was Control Wizard, but he really didn't have much control. And so they're readjusting the way the control works in PvE, and they're not going to touch for PvP. They said no, they work. It works exactly like they want it to work in PvP. So you're not getting, that Star Wars out of control CC kind of thing. But in PvE, they're going to adjust it a little bit.
I didn't.
And the other thing, people were asking, like, "Hey, there's a mage. Where's my fire?" So I don't know.
Yeah,
if they're gonna
that's going to be. They're probably, and I think that's going to come down to the next
there's a lot
mage. Yeah, with a different
there's a
weapon.
lot of speculation that we will see other versions of the fight. Well, you got two versions of the fighter. You're going to see another version of the cleric. You're going to see another version of the rogue. Should see ranger, the warlock, and a lot of these other.
They're speculating that the mage
D&D classes
will be separated by the
will
weapon.
be coming in. Yeah, it'll be something. I'm sure it'll be.
Because supposedly in
That'll take a
4E,
minute.
there's a mage that uses a book, a staff, an orb, and a thing. So, which is dagger. So, that's supposedly.
And the normal pen and paper 4th edition rules.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. And so everyone's speculating that eventually they'll add all those, and each weapon does a different element, like fire or, the orb,
kinda
the
cool.
ice, that kind of thing.
What?
So,
They're going to copy Guild Wars?
so yeah.
Like I said, that's one of the things I like about the dungeons. It's like, I'm like, wow, this feels like a Guild Wars dungeon, except we have the Trinity, so I'm happy.
Yeah. Anyways, it's going to be interesting to see how the beta goes. I know there are going to be some beta key giveaways, so people should pay attention to the website. And if I get any wind of it, I will certainly post things and pass them out if people want to try it. Because to me, it's worth trying, at least once, and giving it a try past 20 to see. Because there's so much more to do
Make
after
sure you throw
20.
it up on the Facebook page and Twitter.
Yeah. If I see any keys,
As
I'm
well.
going to give it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big thing. I do not intend on logging into Neverwinter this weekend, unless Greer hasn't played it yet. So if he says, "Hey, I need somebody to group with," I told him I'd log in.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, daughter pending, but cool.
Yeah. Quiz wants you to punch Scriv in the arm because she said that you're a brat. So that's all about.
Punch Scriv in the arm.
Because I tend to agree with Quiz.
I don't know if that's the right
agree
way.
now that you are a brat sometimes, but
You got to go opposite.
There you go.
Good time, most of them don't.
don't
Wrong
punch
way.
me. It looks like I might bite.
Block.
Wait till you see. I just can't. I was sitting looking at that, and I have such a great idea for next week.
Oh God.
Oh my gosh! If I get it to work, it is going to be awesome.
Sweet.
I'm scared. So okay, Quiz feels better. Thank you, Di.
Well, I'm just going to keep changing the picture until you come on video.
I want to come video.
You love zombies, don't you? And The Walking Dead.
No. No.
We're just going to go through a decay process. Your avatar is just going to decay every week until there's nothing there. All right. Well, I got a quick public service announcement. Well, it's public to Tempest only.
Yay.
PayPal donation message. Thank you for everyone. We have had a good rush or influx of funds come in from a number of people. And the money goes straight to the website, the TGC website, TeamSpeak, Player of the Month giveaways, etc. Help support TGC, which in turn supports you. Get that nice green Team Player award added to your awards, and it's right on the front page. Just click donate and send it right there. Nice and easy.
Chris
As
wants to
little or
know
as much as you want to do.
how she can donate without using PayPal. Is there a way to
Give me
do
your
so?
credit card number.
Yeah, give Dimos your credit card. Yeah, no, I didn't know.
Sure.
Okay. Let's go to This Week in Tempest.
This Week in Tempest.
And we'll go ahead and go with Guild Wars 2 again.
Sweet. All right, so Tuesday night, members ran Explorable Sorrow's Embrace, Path 1 and 2. Then we jumped into Honor of the Waves, Path 1. Finished up the night with Structure PvP. We completed Explorable Sorrow's Embrace, Path 3 on Thursday night. It was between various groups because it turned out last night I had missed 2 paths for some reason. So yeah, anyway, we had another good turnout for Friday night's guild bounties. We actually completed tier 2. That was kind of the weekly goal
Very nice.
for this week. It was awesome, very exciting, and that gave us the. Of course, that was 3 bosses in 15 minutes, so we had to find and kill within that. Yeah, it was good. I mean, that was a lot of
That's gonna
fun.
be fun.
Yeah. After the mission, we the Pink Nightmare. She put up a request for people to run TA with her, explorable TA as quest. She got people to run with her in that, and then Zidane wanted to try out explorable Ara. So me, Zidane, Tickleman, Whitey, and Akimoto, we all went in there. High power
Nice.
DPS, all DPS and explorable Ra, and we actually did really good. We really didn't have a problem until we got to Lupicus, of course, and I learned how to tank with like 12,000 life. It was really cool. Apparently, the wiki actually mentioned it that the guy will aggro the person with the least amount of health and toughness, and apparently I did, because he always did his shadow walk to me, and I just basically kited him the whole time. It was good stuff, though. I like the fight. It's really challenging. It's a 3-phase encounter, and it's just a lot of mechanics all in your face. It's fun. So yeah, and it's definitely not a joke. It took us about 3.5 hours to get there. We not there, but through all the. What makes it bad is there's basically 2 waypoints, and they're both at the beginning. So the run back to it after you wipe is very long. But we caught it a night about 2 o'clock in the morning when we were almost to the last boss, and yeah, so we're gonna have to go in there again eventually. Saturday night, Whitey, Tickle, and myself, we went 7-0 in tourneys, and it was awesome. It was just
Very nice.
so.
Very nice.
Yeah, we actually won 1 game. We had really good games all across the board, pretty much, but one was really just awesome. We won by 6 points, and it was just winning by time, because what the scenario was actually done is Tickle helped me out at their close point, and they all rushed in to try to take that from us. If they killed both me and Tickle, we would have either tied, or one of us would have won by 1 point, I think. But I ran off the point, used everything I could to stay alive and let the time run out, and we ended up winning. It was a lot of fun.
Wow.
Good tactics.
Very exciting. So we were pretty proud about that, and
You should be.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
and
That's
yeah, last night we did the Sorrows Embrace All Paths. It was a lot of fun too. So yeah, good overall week. It's a lot of fun.
Nice. How about World of Warcraft?
Tempest transferred over to Airy Peak. We are now Alliance. Well, the
Tempest can't till next week.
Tempest Raiders transferred over to Airy Peak, and we are now Alliance. We are our raid team, Vodka and Deviled Eggs, joined a larger raid community that is nothing but raiders. So instead of trying to recruit in a tiny server, which is something we never intended this game for us to be, it was never a recruit, let's build it big, like Guild Wars and Aeon, I mean Terra and all that was. It was something, let's go in and raid.
Just
So
raid.
we're actually going to get to do that again, and so we're going to get to raid. And yeah, so worked all weekend getting everyone into the raid community, and hopefully tomorrow we'll have our first raid with them and see how that goes. But Tempest will
Should be
be on
good.
Airy Peak, and all our alts will be in
Friday.
there. Yeah, so
Yeah, we're moving. I mean,
It
we
was
moved
a-
over on Friday.
yeah,
So
it was a
lesson
pretty
learned.
big decision for us to do so, but
It's a long meeting talking about it.
yeah, it came to the point where it was either decide, hey, we're not going to raid together as a team, or we're going to.
I think that would have been it. I
Yeah.
think that was the other option was raiding
yeah.
was going to be done. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it would have been just Tempest members on whatever server with whatever people doing whatever. So at least this way
Yeah.
it kind of keeps us together. So
Yeah, it definitely keeps us together, and we only need like one more person for the raid tomorrow night. So
And it's easy to get somebody to fill in when somebody misses.
And thank you, Convert to Raid, for
Yes,
assisting
definitely.
us in the move and being very accommodating. And we appreciate that a lot. So, yeah, we're looking to boost up to 25 man within the next few months if we possibly can. So we'll see how that goes.
Really? Okay. Like I said, Secret World. I played through issue 6, and it was a blast. No investigation quests. More sabotage and sneaky kind of stuff. Got my Whip Ox weapon.
Woohoo!
I am now about 80% done with the skill wheel. So
Sweet,
still
dude.
got 20% more, and I'll get that freaking award for finishing it. So I have to add stars or something for the Ox weapons, but that's just Ox weapons suck. It's 50 points per ability, and there's 8
Ow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's
Wow.
I usually get the first offensive, first defensive ability, and I don't touch it again unless there's something I really need. And I haven't seen an Ox weapon that I actually fully need everything out of, just besides looking cool. So it's not bad.
There's 3 though,
Um,
right? 3 Ox weapons.
4 now.
4. Wow. Nice.
Yeah, there's a rocket launcher, chainsaw, the quantum something, and a whip. And so we'll probably get another one in a couple months. I think there's going to be 9 total.
Sweet.
I was starting to get the urge to want to do nightmares, I think, in the Secret World, but being the only one, I was like, I just don't feel comfortable in the community. And I'm a healer, and I feel confident in my healing. I just, having not, you go back into a game, having not played for 7-8 months, consistently healing and stuff like that, I get kind of concerned. I guess I could just go in and say, screw it, and just heal. And if they die, they die. So, but we'll see. I want to get those nightmares. I do want to get the nightmares. I'd love to get into the raid sometime, but that's about it. SimCity, Cass, Laugh, and myself are still going strong. I think Airhammer, and not Airhammer. That's Airhammer. I sense a new character name coming. And I refuse it. I think they may have retired. They said they haven't been on that much. They've been doing other stuff. Air's really tracking WildStar, so. But
Oh, did
we're
you see
going
that
really strong.
30-minute video I posted?
I did. I watched it. It was pretty good. It was probably one of the better ones. Yeah, I don't know. Between you guys posting videos, I watched one video and I'm like, I don't know if that's for me. Then I watch another video. I'm like, oh, okay, it doesn't look too bad. So I
Yeah.
kind of waver back and forth. So we'll see.
Be interesting to see that
it's like-
telegraph system more than anything.
Yeah.
I'm waiting on Q to give me the Final Fantasy 14 beta key. That's what I'm waiting on.
Oh.
What? You want to ride
Okay.
chocobos?
I did. Like
No,
I said,
I want to be one of
did-
those little tiny
Sure.
things that are so cute.
I did get my city, like I said, up to about 270,000 people. Not bad. Now, I saw a video this week. There is a way to kind of, the system is off. Go figure in the game. You can build a city to all residential and do no commercial and no industry and really just jack your population up to about 800K. And
Wow.
to me, that seems very boring. And it's a straight grid city, squares, no. So I was kind of doing the grid thing because my first city, I wanted to learn how to play stuff, see how stuff work together, balance out resources and all that other crap. And then, like I said, my budget was all off, but I was making it up in trade, and I said, nah, screw it. And I put like 4 natural disasters into my city, earthquakes, it says earthquake, tornado, and Godzilla, and they pretty much destroyed my city, and then I just bulldozed everything, started over.
Godzilla.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I released a lizard, he went through ripping building down.
That's
no
awesome.
way.
Yeah.
That is
And
silly.
So I trashed my city, started in the same spot. So now I've depleted my water resources a little bit. So it's making it challenging this time. And now I've gone into using, circle streets and curved streets and kind of make it look pretty, a little more conscious of design so that it kind of looks like a nice city. And I'm almost at about 200K again. Almost at 200K.
Neat.
So, which is what I want to do. So it's pretty good. And once I get it up there, I'll do a good screenshot or something, throw it on the website.
Cool.
Cool. Any other gaming news before we jump into Tempest?
I don't think so.
All right, let's go over our awards for the week and Tempest goings on.
Are you ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Lots of awards this week. First, we have Locked with the Dungeon Master, TGC's first. Slim Chance, Kalendros, or Kel for short, and Zidane all got Team Player Awards this week. Then we
Congrats,
have...
guys. Thank you.
Definitely. Big W, he has his 6-month member award. And then Scurvy and Isaac Clark and Varnes, they did the new the console challenge, the Xbox console challenge. Congrats, guys. Then we got Namera. She did Mugashan Volts, Heart of Fear, and Terrace of the Endless Spring.
Yeah, I apologize. That was a later award. She had done it. I think she was doing it heroic, but
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Yeah, it's
Nice.
that was my fault for being late on those awards, but I just want to get
Congrats, Namara. She's now
Congrats.
playing Terra full time
Sweet.
at the moment. Yeah. So.
Gotta get her. Oh, that's why she's been on the channel with Mocker.
Yeah.
Cool. I think Mocker's trying to get the guild because we haven't heard from Mocker. I think Mocker wants the guild.
Well, I told him I would
figure it
invite
out.
him. He was like, I don't know, and so we'll talk about it.
God, Mocker's so wishy-washy.
He was sick all weekend, so that's why we didn't see him. Apparently, he was really bad sick. So.
Bonanza and Locked also got the 5K achievement
That's
point
pretty good.
awards. Yeah, those are strictly, we made those up for the guild. I mean, there's no title in the game, and it was just awesome to see them both
I
work
think
for
it's
that.
almost 3/4 of a year already.
Yep.
And those two play their butts off.
Yeah,
So-
and Locke's now playing some WoW too.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that's really cool.
I think he's going to come over and try to raid with us, right?
He might. I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
I told him that
This is a
he
break.
might find, I told him WoW might be his thing. He's never played before.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's really
It's all
enjoying it.
new. There's a lot of stuff to do then.
Yeah, I was talking to him earlier, and he said his plan was to try every class to like level 16 or 20, however long, while he's
By
on
20. It doesn't
yeah.
take that long.
No, not at all. So,
And then Scurvian is the 2 years in Tempest.
Happy
Congrats,
birthday,
man.
Tempests.
woohoo!
Yeah, I think now you guys to start following right behind me. So, Rock's going to be the next one if he doesn't get kicked out of the guild. He's so close. I think he may miss it by 3 days if he doesn't log into the website.
Oh,
When I
man.
hit that 60-day mark, I'll be like, "You're out of here." I
Dang.
have no mercy.
No mercy.
Nope.
What's your
Definitely
tip of
not.
the week.
What's that?
Tip of the week, Harper. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was just waiting for it to pop up. Okay,
think I
with
have
the
music,
Isle
do
of
I?
Thunder dailies, there are some rare spawns that are on a set timer that most people will camp them and report them up throughout the area. Why is this important to know? Well, first of all, they have a chance of dropping a key that allows you entry to the solo dungeon. That's basically just a chest fest where you run through and fight, avoid traps and open chests and get money, those scroll or parchments, gold coins, all that stuff. So that's another thing. Plus, each one drops a Tome of Valor, which is 15 Valor, and
That's good.
it's guaranteed to drop. And there's no max on that. So Airhammer and I did that all for 2 hours on Saturday, and it was quite a bit of fun. So
But you only get one key a week, right?
right, the keys, but then they have chests all over the island.
Oh,
That's my second part that can drop keys, and there's no limit to getting keys from those.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
I have yet to see a chest, but I was talking to a few people on CTR's Mumble yesterday, and the guy he had picked up 3 already in one day, and 2 of them had keys in them. So
Okay.
keep your eyes out for rare spawns and chests
Nice.
when doing dailies.
Diamond?
Yes.
I don't have a tip for this week.
It's one of the notes. I'm looking right at it.
No, that was from last week.
Check the patch guides. Okay. Okay, here's my tip of the week. Okay, I'm going to put a hat on. Ready?
Woohoo!
And it's not my pet hat. It's a hat I got in the mail today.
Uh-oh.
Uh.
We're excited.
Fireball.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's
Nice.
Okay, my tip of the week actually does have to deal with pet battles. So let me put this back on. My hair's messed up. There you go. Because I know they'll ask.
Gangster with your earbuds in and your tune on.
That's right.
There we go.
All right, pet battles.
That's a script.
There's a new quest that came in with 5.2, and it's the Pandaren Beast something quest. And what you do is you go talk to, I see, I got it when I was Horde. I'm assuming in the 7 Stars city, out on the outer ledge, the balcony there, outside where the flight trainer and everyone is, there's a pet trainer. Go talk to her. She should give you a quest to complete the pet beast, Pandaren Beast quest. Now there are a couple of these guys, and basically it's a single legendary pet, and there's 10 of them, and they're spread all through Pandaria in different areas. And you go fight them, and it's a single fight. It's your 3 pets against that one pet, but the one pet has 4,000 something health. So if you've got a lot of 25s, it's not that bad because you can kind of find out what the weakness is, and then you can just adjust your pet lineup to take them out. And then once you complete all of those, the reward is you get the red panda pet, and then you open up the daily quest, which allows you to collect the other. I think there's a white, black, and brown, or whatever other color panda pets that you can gather, that you can collect as well. So go get the quest, and as soon as you grab the quest, like everything else, as long as your objectives are allowed, you say you can see them on your map. When you fly into a zone, the number will be right there saying, defeat the pet guys, and then you just fly to that point, and it's sitting right there. They don't go away; they're there all the time. So and if you look on, Santir's the one who told me about this. I didn't know what it was. On your mini map, if you look down in the movie right now, in the mini map you can see, not in that one, but how the pets usually show up as a green paw.
Yeah.
The legendary ones show up as a yellow paw.
Yeah, there's a big
ahead and fight
grasshopper
those.
out there by.
Yeah, I beat that one.
Did you?
And
That's awesome.
I think I'm 4 or 5 into it right now. I'm stuck on one. I get him down to like 100 or 200 points, and then I die. So I'm close. I'm missing one type of pet that I need. So I got to level up. Now apparently I missed out on the whole pet leveling thing, and that kind of upsets me for alts. But yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people leveled their tune that way.
Yeah.
Was the XP that significant?
The convert to raid guy says in the night, the first night that it was up, he went from 82 to 89.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Night. In a few, he said it was like a few hours or an hour and a half by battling level 1 pet. Level 1 pets.
Wow, I
So
wish I
that's
didn't
why
known that.
Pandora-
I could have gotten my
Yeah, I wish I would have known that too. I would have taken every one of my alts. I would have maxed them all out. So, oh well. One more tip for everyone. If you're interested in doing the TGC Game of the Month Challenge for the March, it is Tomb Raider for the classic game and Tomb Raider 2013, the new one. I highly recommend the new one on Xbox or PS3. It is a fantastic game. And it took me about a week. Varn said it took him about 4 days. Isaac, I think it took him about a week. And we played probably quite a bit. And you'll get the appropriate award, get your first star, and get moving on to our new 12-star, 24-star award that you can get. We track it. There's a wiki page that tracks all the console stuff. Varnes isn't on there, but he'll be up right after the show. I'll get him up on there.
Also, Cirrhosis wanted to let you know if you wore that hat during your pet battles that you probably would be winning every one of them. So
Well,
that might give you the extra
in
boost that you
game.
needed.
Yeah, my character wears it in game because it's the 10% XP boost.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe if you do
And I've
both.
actually gone into the raid on accident one night.
Did you really?
So I didn't have my stats because I don't show my helm.
So how long did you have it on, and which boss were we fighting?
Trash.
Are you going to
It's
come
trash.
clean?
It's trash. No, it's trash.
Oh, okay.
It didn't affect me. I still healed awesomely.
Uh-huh.
Though my understanding, though, listening to one of the other podcasts right now, Harper, they're saying that you should be dominating healing, and that as a disc priest, I should be crying. Which means
I don't know. I know that in the LFR that I did,
They said-
I was
yeah, it said-
dominating, yes.
Yeah, they said Resto's like destroying and disc.
Because we
are
are
all
finally
just
doing
crying.
what
They
we're
say
supposed to
can't
be
do it.
doing, healing the
disc, you just
entire
can't.
raid.
Yeah, disc is the worst healing now.
I don't think it's the
Across the
worst.
board.
I've heard shamans
Yeah,
are
they
on the
said no. They
shamans
said
are the worst.
Disc is the worst, and they said Pally is up there with Resto and easy to play.
Yeah. I figured you might switch. I don't know. I have this feeling that you might.
Well, that's why I went holy beforehand.
Yeah. But I don't know. I've been hearing that shamans are the worst healing, not priest.
I think Shaman is only on build up, and then once they get going, they're okay.
Yeah. But, yeah, with the resto, with the boost to the rejuve and the lower mana cost of it, mana cost, I'm pretty much blanket the raid with it.
Okay, so I don't want to hear any more whining out of you.
I don't want anymore. I can do my job. I don't have a problem with it. I'm just going to be the raid healer, though. I'm not going to be trying to heal the tank and the raid. We're going to have to figure that out. So
Yeah, we need a tank healer.
We do.
Pally's a
Somebody
tank
that's
healer.
actually willing to not try to, that wants
Oh,
to
well,
do
Pally.
that.
If I switch my Pally, it would be a tank healer, but I'm not. I didn't intend on taking my Pally over.
Yeah, that's true. You didn't. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. All right. Any last notes, comments, or anything? Anything from the chat room?
Cirrhosis said, Feral Druid for the win. Quist said she was a disc priest back in the day. Yeah.
They
So
broke it this patch. On
they'll
purpose.
fix it, though. They'll fix it to a certain degree. They'll bring it back up.
Yeah. Not to the next expansion.
Expansion? Patch, you mean?
Expansion.
Wow. I don't think it's
You know
going
they have three. They have 3 expansions planned out now.
Oh, I know. I wish they didn't announce. They'll probably announce at Blizz, the next one.
That's okay. Dimos will be back for the next one. You watch.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You're rocking the
I almost
war-
spit out my water on that one.
well,
All right. Go to the end credits.
I'm gonna go
Like
raid
it.
in SWTOR now, though.
Hey, I'm there.
Bounty
I'll
hunter.
do it with it.
Me and
I'd like to
Bounty-
thank you all for joining us tonight. You can leave any feedback on the website, tempestgamecast.com. You can leave any feedback on the website, tempestgamecast@gmail.com. And you can follow us on Twitter at Tempest Gamecast. If you're interested in joining the Tempest Gaming Community, you can visit us on tempestguild.us. Recruiting videos and other videos are hosted on YouTube. The audio version of this will be up probably tonight or tomorrow on the TGC website, and then the video will be up on YouTube probably within a day or so. Hope everyone has a great week gaming, and we look forward to seeing you in the game of your choice.
Thanks for joining us, guys. We appreciate it. And hanging out with us this week. It's awesome.
Definitely. Take care.